Now, I like to go to this one first because you can complete it without using swim or like any ability. Now, the reason I was talking about Glimmer before is because each world starts with like a unique animation, and they have an end animation once you complete them. Even if you don't necessarily complete everything about them, they get a little animation like this. Because we're not going back to Glimmer, we're going to miss that animation. And like, it's not necessarily the biggest thing to worry about, but it is something. Anyway, these guys have a Yeti problem. And, I think the Yeti didn't want the goat.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
Alright. Now, there is a few things that you could destroy like this. There are, like, secret skill points and stuff that you could collect. I'm not going to worry about that. I've already dealt with that once. I'm not dealing with that again. Like, I have already 100%ed this game, so I'm just going to focus in on the main game. Like, I will probably, like, show off that, hey, you can, like, destroy some of these things and do certain things, but it's not going to be my focus.
By concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
They concentrate by, like, singing. They open the door by singing. I like the hopping. That was what I was trying to trigger, is to get them to hop. You know what? I'm actually having a little trouble, like, aiming. Like, it's like a very short spread. So maybe this is not the best upgrade. I do like their little hops. Look at that. I mean, I guess I could always go into that mode and just attack everything. Oh, the fireworks are not going to be fun later. No, the fireworks is the... I'm thinking of the Year of the Dragon, ain't I? That has the fireworks factory. But yeah, I could just, like, stay back here.
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large enemies.
And then I could always charge the smaller ones. Okay, like that one is just hiding. There you go. Like I think the level that I dislike the least out of all the games is like the... and I think it's more that it just messes with my head, but there was a level that is kind of like the old GoldenEye levels thing, where it's like a shooter. And I don't necessarily mind shooters, but it gave me a headache. And I think it was in the fireworks factory. That was what I was thinking of.
The spirit particles will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up isn't active, you need to defeat more enemies.
Yeah, so this isn't active because we haven't killed enough enemies. You have to get more spirits. You gotta kill them in order to activate the power-ups. Power-ups are only active when everything is dead. Oh yeah, this is the hockey area. Okay. We'll deal with that in a minute. I don't know why I'm so dependent on the fire. I think I'm just wanting to, like, play around with the fire ability now that I know I've got this, like, fireball.
Hey, look what I can do.
I kind of miss the voices from, like, the original game. Like, it's not too different. It's, like, a little bit softer. It's not like, hey, look what I can do. You know? It's not as, like, jovial, I guess.
Remember Hunter's advice. You will glide farthest if you press the jump button again at the very top of your jump.
It's just, like, a little bit more muted and, like, chill. Alright. So, you notice that there's nothing else. There's no other enemies. Well, why don't we take care of the Yeti?
Even though I'm am a vegetarian, I think you should torch that Yeti.
They fixed it.
He's pretty tough, though. In
So,
fact, I'm not sure you're up to it.
so in the original, they also say the words "I think you should torch that Yeti," but the voice actor doesn't say "I think you should torch that Yeti." In the original, they say "I think you should kill that Yeti," and it's like a accident, but it's like they do fix it in this version. Anyway, you can't actually kill him. Let's try going inside. We're gonna get ready to fight him. Well, I guess we don't have to. I guess he took care of himself.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Ruff, ruff. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
And by the way, don't worry if you miss the Yeti and you feel bad about him like squishing himself. Oh, you can't talk to this guy. Okay. Can't stand on him either. But he does come back, or at least one of his siblings does. I just want to take a look at the artwork real quick. Some of this looks like it's from the other games instead. Oh yeah, this is a balloon from the other game. Okay, cool. But we will see a Yeti of some sort later on. So don't feel bad. The Yeti will come back. Now there is this thing over here. And I think there's like a hidden upward area that we have to use the superpower jump to get to. We'll take care of that in a little bit. Instead, we're going to focus in on a minigame. So we'll deal with the minigame first. And this can be a little bit of a pain. Especially the second part.
Spyro, welcome. We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport.
Peaceful.
Would you like
calming.
to join in a match against our goalkeeper? You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal.
Now you'll notice there's a difficulty meter. Now I think this popped up in Glimmer too when we were doing those, but that's supposed to show the difficulty of it. Notice all the little monks on the side just like watching. But you can score these goals any way you want to. We're fighting against a bear. And essentially all we gotta do is convince the bear to go in one direction. And then, see, like this. And then, like, get him out, then hit it in the other way. So, like, the first one's not a problem. It just takes a little bit of time. I think the hardest part is actually just collecting the puck. Especially when he hits it again. So we only need one more. Well, I thought I grabbed it. There we go.
Well done. Have this.
Now we actually have to compete against somebody.
Would you like to try a game of one-on-one? The first to score 5 goals wins. You are shooting at the red goal. Off you go.
So remember, we're the red goal. And we're going against the bears. Now you can shoot him with a fireball. Oh, hey, I didn't know he could hit me. There we go. And you'll notice this isn't timed. And I'm just trying to knock him out of the way more than anything. Because he can't attack you. They can both attack you directly. But if you can get it in the right spot, it's easier said than done though. I only got one more to do. There we go. And that gets you a skill point along with the orb.
If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
And like, there's nothing stopping you from joining in again. But like, why would you want to after like the first time? Now you'll see a bunch of these little gold statues everywhere. This is part of the second challenge. But before we do that, let's go over here. Now you couldn't even go to this section until after you take care of like the Yeti. At least I don't think. But there's that thing over here. And then there's this up here. And there's this guy. And that thing.
Thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
You know what? I'm thinking... I was talking a few minutes ago about how I don't think they bring a lot of the characters back. They do bring back the Professor and Hunter. I don't know if Allura... Well, I think Allura does pop back for like a little bit, but they don't stay long. And then Moneybags definitely comes back. They really like Moneybags. I think they like the fact that he's annoying. But, they do bring a few of them back. Anyway, we got some possessed statues now. Look how evil they are. But there's 10 of them. And we gotta go hit them. We gotta go depossess them. Just gonna do that from over here. Because I gotta take care of some gems. And it looks like I might be missing some. Okay, I'm missing some, but they're over there. Let me go back to the beginning, because I know there's at least one over here, I think. Maybe not this far, but still. And if you don't do this fast enough, a statue will get repossessed. So you kind of want to hurry this up. Oh, okay, so there's something up there. And we do get like a little thing over there to make it a little easier getting up. Let me see. Oh, I know where the other gems are at. Just looking to see if there's anything up here? No. And that little roaring sound is the statue itself. There's one here. And then if you go up here, not only do you got all these, you got this guy hiding in here. There we go. I don't know why I didn't get that one.
Well done, Spyro. You've scared the evil spirit away. Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
Why did you borrow from the temple? Why did you say it like that? Did you not tell him? You know, I know you're a professor or anything, but isn't the whole point of being a professor to be like
Glad that
doing
evil
it
spirit is
ethically?
gone. It was giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Like, shouldn't you be doing this ethically? Isn't there a standard code of, like, doing things? Anyway, we're gonna go back to Glimmer. Or, like, the Summer Forest, not Glimmer. And we get another little animation. Guy being trained. And he's training by not singing, but instead doing a shimmy. Ooh. That, I think I know why he was dancing now. His song was a little too powerful. That's why he wanted to embrace the power of dance instead. He knew how powerful his song was. His song was just too powerful.
Hello there, Spyro. Would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for a small fee.
500 is not a
Okay.
small
When
fee.
you jump in the water, you can use your left stick to move around the surface. Use the charge button to dive underwater. When you're underwater, use the jump button to paddle and charge button to charge.
I'm so sorry, I'm about to sneeze. And it's not coming out. I had to pause for a minute because I was just like, God, I could feel it coming. And it didn't come out. Anyway, water. You can press X to charge and dive deep. And I'm using the Xbox controller. You can press A to do like a casual swim. And you can press X to like do zoomies. X for zoomies. I'm gonna flame some sheep. Anyway, we're gonna do the outside first. I'm gonna try and 100% like, not necessarily everything, but everything around here. Because there's a whole nother segment that we haven't even touched yet. But we're gonna do this little segment over here. And it's a lot easier to swim in this water and like navigate around compared to like the PlayStation 1 water. And I'm just using the right stick to move my camera around. Now I will say, I'm just kind of looking around. As much as Spyro 1 is my favorite game, I think Ripto's Rage has some of my favorite levels. So like, I still think that Spyro 1 is my favorite game overall, like in terms of playing and stuff like that, but Spyro 2 has some of the best levels. And we're going to be playing one of my favorite levels here in just a minute. And I don't know if maybe it is just the aesthetics or the characters in it. Because, like, I really like I'm trying to think of, like, specific levels that I like in Spiral 1. I know like the only one I can really think of is like treetops and like the levels in Beastmakers. Like a few of them are like the ones that I really like the most. And not all of them, not all of them. But I can't think of any level. Oh, I went to the wrong one. Sorry. Sorry.